For those of you who don't know, I mean, dub is traced back to Jamaica in the early days of the sound system and the recording industry, and is attributed to, Osborne Ruddock, King Tubby. King Tubby was the man who was building his own components back in Jamaica, a land where there weren't a lot of resources, and the guy who he had at his right hand was this man right here. And King Tubby's no longer around to be able to kind of say where it started from and what the mentality was that went behind it. And I think there are pretty much only a couple of people on this planet that can actually talk about being there and talk about still doing it. One of those is Lee Perry, and one of those is scientists. So we're extremely lucky to have this man here. Everybody, welcome the man.
Hello, everybody. I must tell you this, I didn't realize when I first started doing dub 20-something years that I'd be sitting down here in America with a dub summit with a whole new generation of dub heads. Thank you.
As I've read it and understood it, dub was kind of one of those happy accidents.
For me, dub is just one aspect of reggae.
I learned a lot about alchemy and shamanism and stuff from my mother, who's one of those hippies, And the way I saw dub was an alchemical approach to music.
I'm quite sure everybody here has seen an orchestra before with a little guy with a little stick waving and tell the musicians what to do. Well, basically, dub engineers, we do have a little stick. Our little sticks are on the slides. and we become the conductor of the band. What you see there is an engineer taking existing music and recomposing it and rearranging it. Dub came out of Jamaican music, reggae, and one of the primary use, producers didn't feel like selling 2 records for the price of 1, because traditionally, with an American release, you'll have on one side 1 song, and then on the other side, you couldn't leave it blank. You had was to put something there, so they would put another song. In our industry, we thought, why, this is like selling 2 orange for the price of 1. So, it came up where it was just straight instrumental. Then Tubbies, as he said, they've discovered this accident in the layer. Wow, then this feels good.
Like the major moment in music for me was the invention, birth, and development of dub in Jamaica and Kingstown in the 70s. Because for the first time, instead of saying, this is the finished song, this is it, we're done with it, they're saying, no, this song has possibilities. We can take out some voices, we can drop out some things. This song is like a living creature in and of itself.
An engineer now is the musician and is now in front and is now transforming the recording and changing it into something new.
And it's not even necessarily like meaning dub as, a lot of echoes and, a lot of triplet echoes everywhere, ping pong delays. Again, it's more of the thinking of dub as a way for people who are more interested in production or mastering or engineering to be very creative with their music and foreground their music.
One of the fundamental things, though, that a lot of people don't try to do is to get a high fidelity recording. That is something very important, and if you trace back, without really dub or reggae, there is no way for people who design speaker systems and amplifier to really test it, because the same thing happened to me when I was just a technician. The way how I got introduced to music, I was an electronic engineer first, learning how to build amplifiers. And I would build an amplifier, and if I play like classical music, Beethoven through it, the amplifier performs normal, work good all night. I would tap myself on my back for building my first amplifier. I got this thing named Roots of Dub from this guy named Tubbies. So I started playing this record, and all of a sudden, my perfect amplifier that I was tapping myself on the back started to show up all these problems. It started to overheat, it started to act weird. So what this damn record with all these weird sound and mashing up my amplifier, I threw it away. But damn, that joint make that record kind of sound good. So.
Basically, to me, dub is now so universal. It's the creator of remixing. You wouldn't have remixing without dub. It is remixing, you know, and it should be really, really held and cherished in electronic music and remixing and how music is produced today.
Like reverb and delay. Before even dub, it goes a far way and can really enhance the sound of like vocals or the whole musical. You know, reverb is a natural element, right? And even with echo, like if you go into the wilderness, that's still a natural element. And it got incorporated into music, and that's why what kind of makes it fun, because we're taking something that existed and then we now find a way out to incorporate it in music. It's this magical music that allow all these different elements. It now becomes a style. A record company, worst nightmare, to have small independent producers be at home to make good quality music and now finally have control of it. Before, you find that record companies would have to foot the bill, and by they footing the bill, they own the masters. Now, with this new technology, you find producers can stay home and they can come up with good quality. One of the things that I learned, that even when you make a mistake, you do it twice. So it's no longer a mistake. And it developed from those things until I have you people now sitting in front of me, you're talking about dub.
Welcome to Dubspot. We believe in providing you hands-on experience right away. Whether you're completely new to music and want to turn the sounds in your head into a musical reality, or you're an experienced artist looking to refine your skills and add new tools to your arsenal, we're ready to meet you at your level. For students of all ages, all levels, and all styles of music, Dubspot is here to help you achieve your goals. With course offerings both online wherever you are and at our school in the heart of New York City, we are ready to guide you through the next phase of your musical transformation. Whether you want to produce music, DJ, or do both, you've come to the right place. Come explore Dubspot for yourself. Become a part of our community and make music.